Yo, what's going on, family? Welcome me in. Appreciate y'all. I see you guys, man, piling up in the comment section. So today, man, we're gonna be talking about favorite timepieces, man. This is gonna be fun for me. I don't know about for you, because I don't know if you got a favorite timepiece or not, man. But I would love for you to drop your favorite timepiece down in the if you catch this on replay, of course. Let me know what is your favorite watch. It could be from this year, it could just be period. And here's the caveat. You have to own it. You have to have it in your collection. What's going on, man? Megazord, Corey. Yeah, man. I got my man. Robert Wood is in the building. Dad Mod is in there. Tristan Bell, what's going on, man? And I have somebody accompanying me tonight. One of the dopest collectors I came across. And we got some newfound, things I didn't know that. Well, I kind of knew he had this love for another type of collection, but I didn't know it was like this, man. So please welcome to the stage, my man Ripsaw Joe. What's going on, baby?
What's happening, brother?
Man, chilling, man, chilling.
Had a good weekend.
What'd you say?
I said I had a good weekend. Did some fishing.
Oh yeah, I saw the pictures, bro. That was dope.
Yeah, it was good.
That was dope.
How about you? What did you do? Anything good over the weekend?
Bro, just working, doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? We got somebody on here that ain't been on here in a minute, man. This dude got a bigger collection than Invicta has cases. So please, welcome to the stage, man, Mr. One Time, Mr. 5-0, Jay Jones.
Good evening. Hey, Joe. I'm not even talking to the guy on your on your right. Hey, Joe, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. How are you, JJ?
You'll never know how he's doing. Get out of here, boy.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Trap, how you doing, buddy?
You set the record for the fastest ejection off the show ever.
That's right. You know you love me.
I do. I was looking at a picture of me and you at that Yonkers event.
Don't Yonkers event. Don't talk about the Yonkers event.
Yeah, you already know.
Don't talk about the Yonkers event, son.
Well, see, here's the deal, man. Today's episode, bro, this live, bro. I don't come to this lightly, man. So between the three of us right now, and then everybody in the chat, I know there's, I'm gonna say, a few thousand watches between me, you, and everybody that's here right now. There's about, I will say, dare I say, there's about 1,200 watches between all of us right now.
Three of us?
No, between three of us and everybody in the chat. I'm pretty sure. Well, let me say this. I should say about 3,000 because you got about 1,200 by yourself. But
I was going to say that's a low estimate.
Right.
Hey, Joe. Please.
What's up, buddy?
I can't even catch up to you yet. I got Trap beat. I know
Come
that.
on.
I can't catch up to you, Joe.
Come on,
Trap,
man.
I know I got you beat, Trap. I'm not saying I'm not gonna deny it.
You got me beat, bro. You got me beat.
But Joe is like, that's Ripsaw Joe, man.
Hey, man, we got Watchman 54 in the building, man. We got Space G. 95 is in the building.
Oh my goodness.
Megazoid. We going right in. So I honestly wanted to know, what is your favorite watch? Because this upcoming week, we're going to be talking, we're going to be posting our favorite timepieces. And you can only do 5.
You know what I told you? You know what I told you what I'm doing this week? I don't have 5 favorites. I'm going to post the 5 newest because right now, the 5 newest are my 5 favorites.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
Joe, I mean, if I didn't get them, they must be my 5 favorite watches right now. The 5 newest ones.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me
mean,
see what Robert's
To be
talking
honest,
Wait, say, Joe.
I was gonna say, honestly, my favorite's the watch that I wear that day. You know what I
That's
mean?
what I'm
It's
saying.
like
That's what I'm saying. You're right. That's what I'm saying.
I
So
can't
whatever
really pick
watch
a
is
favorite.
one of my 5 favorites. And right now I got 5 new ones I haven't put on. So whatever I put on tomorrow will be one of my favorite watches.
Hey.
But I'll tell you, Jerry, I got one coming that I got last night for an amazing deal. I couldn't believe it.
Man, and I had just got off, bro. When you text me, I was on the phone, bro, and I was like, "Oh crap!" Because I was waiting for him. He was going through all his stuff or whatever, and my phone rang, and I said, "Okay, I'll get back." Because I'm looking on my phone, and I'll get back to it. He texted me. I said, "Crap," because I was man, I missed out.
Well, Joe, I got a good deal on the Aragon anti-gravity with the eagle on it. It just came too late for the 4th. You know,
This was a mystery box thing, Jerry, right?
Yeah,
It was 15 boxes, not Aragon. 15 boxes. One of them had a Tissot in it. One of them had a Hamilton. There was a lot of nice watches, but the Hamilton and the Tissot were the top 2.
Right.
Well, didn't I pick the box with the Hamilton?
Oh man. I can't say no more. Brother.
Yeah.
It's like a $1,300 Hamilton for $200.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So yeah, man.
Well, Trap, I just came on to say hello to you guys, and I'm going to leave you guys and get in the chat where I can really goof off, without getting put out.
Wait a minute now. Before you leave, everything going good with Mom and all that? You all good?
Rough. Let's put it that way, Joe.
All right. Well, just wanted to know we were thinking about you. That's all.
we appreciate everybody because everybody's been giving me the good wishes, man. I'm gonna let you all know she's in hospice care. We talked to the doctors Friday, and it's a matter of time. All right. And we thank everybody for your prayers. We thank everybody for your prayers and your love. We appreciate you guys, man. Really do. So that's why sometimes, Trap comes on live and I can't get on because I'm with her. You know what I'm saying?
Right, we understand, man. We understand. I just wanted you to know that I'm thinking about you. That's all.
I know, Joe. I know you are. I know everybody is, man. Everybody who knows what's going on. I appreciate all the love. I'm gonna be in the chat. But Trap. Now I can mess with you a little bit.
Oh, here you go.
He can block you out of the chat too,
Yeah, But he can't put me out the chat.
Yeah, he can.
Huh?
I can do whatever I want to, man. All I gotta do is one click, and you're done. You're done.
Okay, we'll see. Bye.
Get out of here. Get off.
Oh man, such a nice guy.
Yeah, man. I like messing with Jay. I like messing.
So
yeah, man.
You got your Aragon mystery box?
No, I didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you said you already opened yours.
No, I thought you was talking about. I got a mystery box from the knives. That's what I thought you were talking about.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Did you got one?
Yeah, I got one. It came in. I got a whole bunch of stuff, man.
You saw that one I got. That was crazy.
You got more than I got, but dude, woo, sheesh.
Right?
I got one of those sticks, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the asp. Yeah, I got one of them in my box.
Wow.
Gone through that with both my parents. So Jay Jones, you getting a lot of love in the chat, bro. A lot of love in the chat, man. And that's what it's all about, man. So I had a conversation with a couple collectors, and seeing that we're gonna do this, what's your favorite watch, and we're gonna post it on Instagram next week, starting tomorrow. But I want to come on and talk about it. Like, what is your favorite watch? I want to see. Actually, let me see. Space G actually sent me a picture he uploaded all of his watches to Watch Crunch, and it gives a like a scale as to how many watches he has, plus which one he wears the most or what have you. So we'll see that a little later. I actually downloaded it. Uh-oh! The man with 1,000,000 grills, and I'm not talking teeth. This man is barbecued for the president. He's barbecued for dignitaries. He even solved world hunger by having an Invicta style barbecue that fed millions of people. Please, everybody, welcome to the stage, Mr. Fantastic.
Man, you give some great intros. You know what I'm saying?
What up, Glenn?
What's going on, Joe?
What's up, brother?
Hey,
I
I saw earlier that you were going to be on, so I set my notifications, and it popped up that you were getting ready to start in 30 minutes, but I was in the middle of a show, and I said, you know what? I got 10 minutes left in the show. I need to watch this show so I can continue, with everything, and then get on up in here and stuff like that and see what everybody,
Yeah, I appreciate you being here, bro. Appreciate you being here. So, Godfather.
Yes, sir.
Joe, you and all, like, again, and everybody in the chat, we all have a nice collection. We all do, right? And everybody's at different numbers and stuff like that. And I know there's some heavy hitters. I know a couple of collectors that got over 1,000 watches in their collection, man. Mm-hmm. And I couldn't imagine if I told those people that got 1,000 or 1,200 in their collection, what is your favorite 5 out of all of these watches, man? That probably would be like next to impossible to try to figure out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Yeah.
That's easy. So, Godfather, I'm gonna ask you this: do you have, if you like, I'll put it to you like this. Let's say you were going somewhere and you're gonna be going for a long time. And you wanted like your top 5 watches with you. What is that top 5? What does that look like?
Okay, so if I was going somewhere for a long time,
yep.
Okay, and I wasn't able to get back home and stuff like that, then I would have to take some watches that are special to me, So, of course, there's a few Invictas, Pro Diver, Grand Divers, because those are like everyday wear. Mm-hmm. I would actually take 2 of my pocket watches. One is a Cavell that my sister gave me back in 1982.
I remember that one.
So, I would take that because this way I would have her with me. You take family with you when you're traveling. You're going to be away for a long time, And then I would have, let me see. I have an old Jules Jurgensen that still works. Bought that in this, I want to say 72, 74, somewhere around that time frame and stuff like that. Date, very nice watch and everything like that. I would take that because I was with my mother. We were in New York, and New York has these stores that have everything in it that's sort of inexpensive,
right?
And I was looking at this watch, because it was gold, so I wanted a nice dress watch to wear out and everything like that. And my mom says, "You like that watch?" I said, "Oh, yeah. I'm looking at that, looking at the other one." She said, "Well, I like this one here, Jurgensen." She says, "You should go ahead and get that." So I bought that. So I would take that with me, because of my mom and stuff like that. So got the pocket watch, got my Jules Jurgensen, a couple of Invicta, and then I would probably take my Citizens Nighthawk. Okay, so I would probably take that with me. That I used that in the military I used that for a long time before I got my Invicta. So that one is because I had a choice between the Nighthawk and the Navahawk, which had the Blue Angel symbol on it, and I was like, I'm Air Force, not Navy. That's why I ended up getting the Nighthawk instead of the Nav.
Right.
And people are like, well, you should get the Nav. You should get the Nav. And I actually bought that in here in Virginia. I came down to Virginia in the 80s. I want to say the mid to late 80s. I came to visit my cousin who was in the Navy. So because I was with him, everybody thought I was Navy. I said, well, I'm not Navy. Oh, we thought you were Navy because, Norfolk is a Navy town.
Right.
I'm like, nah. Let me have this other one here. And then probably one or two Casios that I have, digital ones. I have one that's anti-digital Casio that same watch that Arnold Schwarzenegger wore in Commando.
Oh, okay.
So, I saw that movie. I says, oh, that's a nice watch. And they just happen to have the same watch on the base. And I'm thinking, back then, movie stars are wearing these watches that cost thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, well, dang, this is like $100 and something dollars. Which I can afford that, So, so contrary to belief, you can watch movies where you will see people wearing watches that you may think are expensive, but if you're able to get the name and stuff like that, some of them watches are not that expensive. Who was it? Reginald Val Johnson, who played with Bruce Willis in Die Hard.
Yeah.
Okay. So he was on a TV show. It was a remake of Turner and Hooch, the movie.
Yeah.
So he was in that movie there, in that TV series, and he was actually wearing an Invicta Venom.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. So again, people, you just because these actors and actresses have these watches, don't think they're wearing Rolex and Pateks.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Tags and stuff like that. Try to get a closer look at the watches and stuff like that, and you see some of them are wearing watches that we, can get out there and buy without breaking the bank.
Yeah, that's cool.
Interesting. That's interesting. That's crazy. That's one of the topics that we were tackling this morning. When I got out of church, actually around 12:30, 1 o'clock, I was talking to another collector, and we were discussing what is on YouTube, right? And what's recommended and suggested, like, because they always recommending certain watches.
Right.
And then it's like, hey, there's the way some of these YouTubers, you can tell when they're passionate about a watch and when they're trying to, fit the agenda. Like, yo, you want to get this one because
yeah.
Man, you sound like a commercial, bro. Get out of here. I'm not buying it, bro. So I'm curious, Joe, you got a big collection too, sir. You got a big collection, man. How would you approach that? Do you look at it like that? My favorite 5 or favorite 10, my top 20, whatever, or is whatever you put on the wrist for the day?
Usually it's whatever I put on the wrist for the day, but if I was going away for a while, it would depend on where I was going, what I was doing. Mm-hmm. Like this past weekend, I went to my cottage up in Hampton Beach Wednesday. Every watch that I took had a 4th of July vibe to it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. I took 3 in a watch roll, 3 watch roll and 1 on the wrist. So I had 4 watches with me, but they all had something to do with, United States or flag, or, if I was going somewhere else, I would definitely grab one. I don't know which one, but one of my Ripsaws would go with me. Okay. And I would think I would grab the Blue Angel watch for sure. Mm. And then from there, probably a couple of divers. But for me, it's mostly the watch I wear that day is what I don't have a favorite per se.
Right.
The watch I wear that day is what I wanted to wear. That's my favorite of the day. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Yeah. And I like that watch you're wearing, Joe. I actually have the same watch, so I think a lot of people have that same watch.
Yeah, I think they do.
You were probably the first one with it, Godfather. Knowing you probably were. Either you or Bob were the first ones with it. You know what I'm saying? Now, what's crazy is for years, I've always had this, like, when I started my collection, I was looking back. Like, I take this episode so serious because I went back to 2017 with my collection in 2017, and I was looking at the boxes. I just had, like, in this living room, I had 4 boxes sitting with full of watches, and I was like, now remember, I said, oh, this one right here, this one, like I picked out my top 10 watches, right? And I would always post them. You could tell, like, I was posting on Facebook, I was posting them on Instagram. Anytime we went anywhere, I would take at least 5 of them. I'm taking them with me, right? You know what I'm saying? Or 2, 3 slots. And I kept it moving. But, you know, over time, you know, like you get more and that number adjusts, like, okay, my top 10 favorite watches just changed because I just got this new Pro Diver.
Yeah.
At one point, my favorite watches of all time, they were 10 Pro Divers that I had. And like it was, even with, like, I got the Magnums, I got all this, those Pro Divers were undefeated, man. And like, it's crazy with Joe. I only have one Ripsaw. My favorite is, and it's a tritium tube. And I got it really because I was looking at Joe. Joe was posting, he was doing his wrist roll. I said, that watch is actually pretty nice. And I ordered it. And I was like, I hope it's better. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. And I got it. I said, oh, I didn't post anything else for about a week. I wore that watch every day.
Yeah.
Every day. I said, man, for it to be as big as it is, it's balanced through the bracelet. It's just balanced. And I'm like, man, this is crazy. Like,
very comfortable.
Yeah, you're right. For it to be its size, it's like it's really nice watch. Which brings, like, fast forward to now. Of course, my top 10 watches have changed again.
Yeah.
It has changed. It don't act. Listen. I'm not even gonna act like, you know. I'm going to tell you one of my favorite watches is this Hamilton piece right here. That's pure mechanical, and it was like this was my first Hamilton that I've ever purchased. I got this a year almost. I think I almost had this for 2 years now. I even got scratches all on. Man, I scratched this thing up, bro. I wore this watch so much, and I really enjoy this timepiece. But this week is gonna be tough, y'all. This week is gonna be tough. I told Vic, I said, man, hey, bro, let's go ahead and get our top 5 in, like your top 5 watches. And I actually have a few. I'm gonna be showing some watches throughout the night, but I want to see in the chat too, y'all. What is your favorite, your top 5 watches or your top 10? Now, here's the caveat though, y'all. If you're answering in the chat, you have to own the watch. Because I can tell you off top, like, my favorite watches I love to own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cheating. You can't cheat. Don't cheat. I need y'all have to have it. And if
that's gonna be a tough call. 5 watches this week, I'll tell you.
I know. I wanted to make it difficult because it's difficult for me because I literally have about 25 watches sitting right here in cases. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got my slot. I got, you know what I'm saying, in 2 cases. So I'll share another watch.
So the one in here might end up being one of them. Who knows? I haven't opened it yet.
Oh, wait a minute. We have an unboxing. I need to make an unboxing clip. Joe, I'm gonna work, like, after today, I'm gonna work on an unboxing clip. And we're gonna definitely do that. Do you want to unbox your piece now?
Yeah, I'll do it right now.
Okay, hold on. Let's put you on the big screen.
Put him on the big screen.
All right, here we go.
Joe.
In the box. It's one of the Aragon mystery boxes. So I have not seen what this looks like yet. And I opted for the limited edition one. So let's see what I got. All right, there it is. The Aragon box. Open this baby up. We got our paperwork in here. Let's see what I got. Ooh, I think I like this. This could be a favorite.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Is that on Melanie's bracelet?
Yep.
Ooh, for $88.
Yep.
Wow. NH30.
No, actually, Trev. I added the bracelet.
Okay.
I mean, it comes with this leather bracelet.
And what did that run you? Like, how much was it after?
The bracelet was an extra $25.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's better for you to buy it with the watch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow. It's all wrapped in blue. I'll unwrap it and then I'll show it to you.
Now that's cool. See, this is the craziest thing. Wayne, bro, I don't know how this dude does that, bro. Like $88 was the original price for that on the strap, but then with a $25 Milanese bracelet with bruh.
Well, it's partial Milanese and partial
with the H-link bracelet. Yep.
Yeah.
For sizing. Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Well, let's see. I got, if I can see this. Hold on. Number 34 out of 50.
And it's number limited too. I'm done.
Yep.
Man.
Yep.
Get out of here, bro. Get out of here, man. Like what?
Yep, number 34 out of 50.
So you know what that means. Like when I hear that type of stuff. So Wayne let go again, beginning of this year. A dive master with a 90-15 movement, sapphire crystal, grade 1 titanium, 120 click bezel, 200 meters of water resistance, bloom like crazy. You can put it in front of your car and drive down the street with it.
Yep.
This $175. $175, and he is an independent brand.
Yeah.
Independent, and you have companies like Seiko. Bro.
Yeah, bro, this is let me see. 200 meter water resistance, screw down crown.
See.
Automatic movement. I'm not sure which one. I have to look it up.
Probably NH35.
Probably. Yeah, I bet it's an NH35. That's what it looks like.
But still, though, I mean, like NH35, if you bought that outright, you know what I'm saying? Nice. What is it, like $40 for NH35?
Plus, it's a GMT. See the GMT here?
Oh, it's a 34. It's a NH34.
34. Yeah. NH34 is with the GMT.
I am complete. Now I'm really done. We got some new people in here. Let me see. Felix is in here. Luciano is in here. Oscar. Temu. I seen something about some Temu watches in there. Trap, I checked out some watches on Temu this morning. Ridiculous. I can't explain how sweet those things are. I know some people that bought the Temu is crazy. I got a couple things. I actually bought this flashlight from Temu. And it's rechargeable.
I've got some stuff from there, but no watches. I never got a watch there.
Hold on, my thing came up.
But I'm sure they probably have some good stuff.
Yeah, hold on, I gotta put my thing back in here. That little rubber piece came out. And I ripped it out to charge because you could charge it.
Yeah.
God, I don't know if you heard this, but because you weren't on yet, I did a mystery box watch a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was 15 boxes. And one of the boxes had a Hamilton, one had a Tissot, there was some CCPs, RGMTs, $200. I picked the Hamilton. I picked the Hamilton box.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Like a $1,200 watch for $200.
Hey, can't beat that.
No.
I'm in here torching my
Trap. I won the giveaway also.
Oh, okay.
Man, I can never win them giveaways, bro. I never win them giveaways, bro. Like that is over with.
I don't know what that is. He's sending it, but it's another automatic watch. He told me it's an automatic.
Right. Okay.
Joe,
and Trap, just so you know, because I know the power count, but this is what I wore today. Second generation Grand Diver.
Yeah.
Label.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's very similar to what I have on.
Yeah.
Except for the dial.
Yep.
Oh, Scott said his supposed to came yesterday. That's crazy.
His came yesterday or was supposed
No,
to?
he said it was
supposed to come
supposed to.
yesterday.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm about to share this and watch current, see what the rest of the community chooses. Okay, cool. Thank you. Scott, I got my Aragon rotator yesterday. Jay Jones went on a tangent, man. That dude went Aragon crazy. He bought like 16 watches or something crazy. Okay, let's see. Oscar, what are you saying? Your Invicta Noma 3, Swiss Army, Casio Digital, Zodiac Vintage, Datograph, and your Movado Bold. Okay, I used to sell Movados.
Okay.
Yeah. Those are good choices right there.
Yep.
I got this as well, but in white dial. Okay.
Well, you know what? We're not who are we to judge what's good and what's bad? It's what you like.
Exactly. It's what you like, Just because I may not like it doesn't mean it's not a good choice for you.
Correct. That's my point.
Yeah.
Patrick Stark. That is the big brother of Tony Stark. Aragon, I am still waiting on the hyphy movement piece. I need you to go sit down somewhere. You're gonna scare away the viewers, bro. They'll be like, when they look at like, what's the hyphy movement? Like, what watch does that go in? It doesn't go in any watch.
No,
trust me. Victor learned something about hip hop. He said that, bro. I was done, bro. I was done. I was like, man, this guy here, bro. This guy here. So, peep game. I can't really. I mean, I'm gonna share a couple of watches in here, man. Godfather has one of these too, though. I know that.
Yep.
They are, and this is like one of my favorite watches, man.
What size is that, Trav?
This one, I got the 46 millimeter one.
Yeah, I got 4 of the 52.
Yeah, I really like this watch, man. It's so bold, but I love the Starbucks colorway on it.
Yeah.
So
black and green is nice. The R150 is sweet. It wears very comfortable on the wrist.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man, and that high polish, man, it's so different.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah, and people will say 46 is small. No, most people are wearing 47s. 46 is a millimeter below. But when you turn around and take that 1 millimeter all the way around, it's not that bad at all. So
I don't even notice it, to be honest.
Yeah, high polish, man. That polish is crazy on this watch.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a downside to looking at YouTube, of course, if y'all didn't know that already. Mm-hmm. And you come up, I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna just sum it up like this. The people that have a large following, when they put their opinions out there or their truths, if you will, mm-hmm. and they down a watch, they don't realize that, the majority of their customers or followers are definitely going to go along with what they say. But it's like, forget those people that you just offended, because we all take offense, you know what I'm saying? At some points with different subjects. It's not so much like the watches, because some people, they can care less, because it's like, hey, it's on my wrist, you don't have to pay for it. Like, it could be about politics, it could be about religion, mm-hmm. it could be about the way you raise your children. You know what I'm saying? So people may take offense to at different points. But as far as, since we're on the topic of watches, I was looking at, people, and I always read the comment section, and there's people that's like, well, hey, listen, I own this watch. I own a Hublot. I own an Invicta. I don't see what the hate is about. Like, why are you so upset with me? We're not upset at you. We're upset with the watch company. The watch company is this, that, and the other. And I'm like, how do you separate the two?
Yeah.
How do you separate the two? Because if you hate that, you like, how you ask that question, how can somebody buy that? So now you questioning my judgment and what I consider to be a gem. You're like, nah, that's trash.
I don't mean to be rude, but I'll be right back.
Oh, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. You good?
Yeah.
You good?
Now, the thing is, you can have your YouTube channel, be on Instagram, Facebook, whatever, and you can talk about something that you don't like, okay? And like we talked about this before, if you're able to explain to me why you don't like something, then I can respect your opinion. However, don't go around just because you don't like something and tell people that they should not like it as well.
Right.
Okay? Don't force your opinion on people. And that goes with anything, whether it's watches, politics, religion, money, whatever. Don't force your opinion on everybody else. You give your opinion about what you don't like, and you let everybody else come up to their own conclusion about what they like and don't like.
Mm-hmm. I thought I pinned it. Hold on, I gotta pin this link. Thought I pinned it. Hold up.
You know what you're doing?
Yeah. But it's crazy. I thought I pinned the link for people to, like, if you want to come up, you can be a part of the conversation. If you like, what is on the wrist? What is your favorite watch? I would like to know. So you are more than welcome to come up on the chat and let me pin that real
one thing I want to know, I know Jay Jones was up here earlier and I know he's in the chat. Yo, Jerry, how many Instagram accounts do you have, man? I'm tired of Jay Jones trying to give me a friend request. All right. You and I are already friends on Instagram, and you need to find them other accounts and you need to block them, because I'm tired of Jay Jones trying to be a friend request with me. What you need to do, I'm going to tell people this. One of the reasons why people's accounts can get hacked is your account is not private. If your account is not private, man, somebody's going to go in there, steal your pictures, steal your name, make a fake account, and then try to hack somebody else's account, So come on, people. Make your account private so that when somebody wants to be friends with you, they got to request it. Just like my account is private, so you have to request to be friends with me. And when I see Jay Jones or, Jerry Jones, and I'm like, yeah, Jay Jones and I are already friends on Instagram. I don't need these other two accounts. Like, yeah, no. I'm gonna block you. I'm going to report you. And, like, everybody needs to get out there, make your account private. All right.
Okay, so Godfather, you made that announcement, and we respect you as the OG watch collector, right? We respect you as the OG barbecue guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Shop HQ, man. But do you know there is one that is out to replace you? This guy is going to come. He's actually here, right? This guy has took the bulls by the horn. And this is a shot across the bell to all of you Invicta collectors. Then, if you've been sleeping, if you've been resting, if you have become complacent in your collection, there is one that has come, right? And all you need to know is INOC. Welcome to the stage.
Invicta Night Out crew. I guess I'm the future Godfather after the Godfather. We got to carry that. You know what I'm saying? So I'll take that. I'll take that all day, man. How's everybody doing?
Doing good, man. How about yourself?
All right.
I'm good. Godfather, good to see you. So good to see you, Trap. It's always a pleasure. You know what I'm saying, Trap? I try to send you mad love, man. I be texting you mad love. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
This is my partner in crime. This is my partner in crime, Scott. He's the president of the INOC, and we building, you know what I'm saying? We ain't even been around, I think maybe 6 months, and we got 40 members right now. Everybody on here, I believe, is in our group. I know Godfather is, I know Trap, you are. I don't think Joe, I don't think you are, but I don't think you do too much of the groups anyway.
Well, I'm a member, but I don't do shit on Facebook.
Right. Yeah, you do a lot of Instagram. I love everybody loves your wrist roll. I think we can all say that Ripsaw Joe's got the best wrist roll out there going. Mm-hmm. No doubt. But hey,
he got
I had to come on. I wasn't gonna come on, I was gonna listen, but then Ripsaw Joe did his unboxing. And I got mine in today.
Well, As we were sitting here, I just sized it, so there it is.
God, dog.
They're like, hey, look, we're
That's
talking.
what you gotta do it,
Fast this up real quick.
Yeah, you got to do it right when you get it, because if not, I mean, I probably got about 8-9 watches back there in the watch room that I haven't sized yet, because I didn't do it immediately. You know, so he did right. But show y'all the one I got as far as the Aragon mystery box. You want to put me in? There you go. There you go. It's the there we go. It's the white dial one. And look at that strap, man. It looks like it's leather, don't it?
Yeah, that's
with all that stitching. But it's not leather. It's you know,
it almost looked like sailcloth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was pleasantly pleased with this, man. You know, it's not
$88, man.
Yeah,
$88.
And I didn't get the extra band and nothing. You know, I was just, you know, happy with that right there. But yeah, $88, and it feels good. I think this is a 45 millimeter. Is that right, Joe? I think this 45.
Yes, they're 45.
45, yeah, and it's you know, it's significant. You know, I mean, for the most part, I try not to go too much under 48, 47. But I got several of them. But yeah, I got that mystery box also, and
so
I think my brother Scott's waiting on his. So
that's hot. You getting some congratulations, man. You got people chiming in. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. Scott.
Yeah.
Scott, your boy Scott.
He'll have his first thing in the morning. He'll have his in the morning.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So let me ask you something, Felix. Is there a watch, or at least 5 watches, that you would consider your favorite watches of all time?
5 watches?
5. You can only pick 5.
Right. And I heard you earlier. You got to literally have them cracking.
Okay.
You know, cracking, because that's the first, I would say, expensive watch that I bought when I started collecting Invictus. The Sabacas, you know, all of them, but the Sabaca, then the Sabaca Venoms, you know what I'm saying?
You like the Venoms?
Okay. What do you call them when they're mixed together?
The hybrid.
The
hybrid, right? The hybrid. So that's 3. Oh man, always the Pro Diver Scuba. Always the Pro Diver Scuba is always going to be in my top 5, because you can do so much with that watch. That watch can be so simple, you know what I'm saying? And it could be so classy at the same time. You can wear that watch with a tuxedo, or you can wear that watch with the way I'm dressed now, you know? And then, so that's 4. And I would guess, number 5, man, these are all so good. I would have to go with the number 5, man. So many.
Come on, Felix, it's got to be in your name, buddy. The Gladiator.
Yeah. I was coming to that. I was thinking, which Gladiator though? Either the one with the diamonds or the one without the diamonds. But yeah, the Gladiator. Yeah. I promise you, Joe. I was on the Gladiator. Yeah.
Okay.
Flag on the Playboy.
Joe knows me, man. Shit, me when
Joe was like, "Hey, boy, you better get it together."
Right. It's in your name.
Hey, man, Joe plays no games whatsoever, bro. No games.
I mean, I think the Gladiator is a lot of our favorites, right?
Actually, I mean, bro, you feel me? I got mine sitting right here. That's one of mine. That's one of mine. I can't lie about that one. And again, my pro divers, man, my pro divers are like, those are now I'm gonna tell you this. If don't nobody know this by now, if I had to wear one watch, it'd be that right there.
Glycine.
Yeah, you showed that the other day. You showed that last time. Yeah.
Bro. And running second to that would be that's the soul.
Yeah.
12 seconds. Yeah, bro. That thing is butter. But then here's the crazy thing. It's one that kind of jumped in front of a lot of them. And it's from H-Town, that Hamilton.
Yeah.
That crosswind. This boy, 46.
How many is that though? Is that 5 already? Or you
that's
just
3? 4.
That's 3. Okay. 4.
Four.
All right, what's your number 5?
My number 5.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And see the thing about it, this one, like wifey bought me this one. This is an anniversary gift, so it's just that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
That one got to be in there, man. But I do like I'll put it to you like this: if I had to go, let's say for a cruise, and if it was a non-collector's cruise, I would definitely like two of my citizens are going off top. Off top. You know what I'm saying? I'm my tropical Pro Master and my Godzilla. Those two are going off top. I got my Pro Diver, and I'm gonna show you which Pro Diver. My Tungsten, that's going with me off top.
I was just gonna say my favorite Pro Diver is the one that Ryan designed.
Is that the Sandblast one? The dial?
Yeah, that one has the Starry Night dial.
Yeah. I got it too, but I got the gold tone one. Yeah,
I got the gold version too. But that's my favorite Pro Diver.
Now,
for sure.
This Pro Diver right here. Absolutely.
That's a beautiful watch.
We got a man that has been traveling the world of YouTube, not the YouTube streets. This man has been traveling the world. He's renowned on so many different channels, man. You don't see him over here that often, but he is a channel member and he is an astute collector. So please, everybody, welcome Robert Wood.
Hey guys, how are you?
Hey, Rob.
I'm doing great. Hey, how are you?
We're not worthy.
How you doing?
We're not worthy.
Oh, please.
Man, hey, bro, what's going on, bro? How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good, man. I just wanted you talking about your 5 favorites, so I went to the watch box and pulled out my 5 favorite.
There you go.
There you go.
What you got?
So, well, I'm wearing my summer favorite, but that's not one of the ones I'm going to show you. But that's the little Islander with a white rubber band on it.
Okay. I got an Islander. That's cool.
Let me fix the focus here so we can show you the watches. You don't have to look at my ugly face. So that is the Hydra Conquest GMT.
Yeah.
Nice.
Love this watch. It was a gift from the guys at JJ's Watch Hangout to me on my 61st birthday.
Wow.
That's
so
dope, man.
Heck of a gift from those guys.
Mm-hmm.
And then unfortunately, none of these other ones were gifts. I had to pay for them. We've got the all black Monaco.
Yep.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Which I really enjoy. And sticking with little Tag Heuer stuff, this is a little quartz aqua racer.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Man, I really like that. Yeah,
this is kind of my go-to everyday going to work kind of watch. That one.
Is that one? Hold on, Mr. Robert. Is that one a little heavy?
Yeah, it is, but it's not horribly heavy.
Right. I've seen it and I've held it before, so that's why.
Yeah, it's got a nice weight to it.
Right.
And then of course Trap will like this one because he's got one of these too.
Yes, sir.
Hold up.
I need to clean off the face there, haven't I?
Hey, I got me a couple of Bolivars, man. Those are good watches. Those are real good watches.
Well, I've got my 2 legacy watches from my family are both my grandfather's and father's Accutrons from the 1960s and 1970s, and I love those as well.
Yeah.
Then I just got this, and this is a freaking gorgeous watch.
Oh man,
look at the face on that watch.
Yeah,
black lacquered.
Yeah,
smudge off of it.
Yeah,
black lacquered, high polish indices, very Grand Seiko S.
Looking.
Yep.
Yeah, and this was like $350.
Get out.
Yeah.
That ain't bad.
See, you know what? Sometimes Seiko can just knock it out the park, man.
Yeah, and it's a Japanese only, Japanese domestic model. But God, this thing is gorgeous.
Is it automatic or battery?
Yeah, it's an automatic.
Okay.
Yeah, it runs on the 4R35, which is the same thing as the NH35.
Yeah.
So I mean, it doesn't have a massively expensive movement in it, but the case finishing, The dial finishing, the hands, the markers, all look fantastic.
Yeah, it looked good. It looked really good.
Yeah.
I love the simplicity of some watches, you know.
I want to pick your brain on something.
Yeah.
Because you travel, like, and when I said, y'all, he is like renowned in so many different groups. I've been to different, you know what I'm saying, hangouts and stuff like that. And when they say Robert Wood, man, it's like, he's like Norm. He's like Norm of YouTube, bro.
Hey, Norm.
What is your take right now, 2024? YouTube is saying that like the watch of the year, one of the watches of the year is the Pink Tudor. What was that? Gosh.
I think you got to put the white Speedy on there.
And then you have like the white Omega. Like, what would you consider to be, in your opinion, like the runaway hit for watches this year?
The big gold Rolex. No, not really. I got much better things to spend 50 grand on. I didn't spend 50 grand on my damn car.
You can get an $8,000 Rolex.
Yeah, that's true. Let me see. The watch of the year so far. Well, that's a hard one because there's been a lot of really good watches come out this year.
There has.
You know, now I will tell you what my favorite one that I've tried on is.
Okay.
And it's an extremely boring one, but it's the Tudor Monochrome. That watch looks so good on the wrist.
Yo,
I never even
tried it on 2 weeks ago. I tried that watch.
Isn't that, which one did you try on? Did you try it on with the 5-link Don't Call It Jubilee?
Yeah, the 5-link.
Yes, that's what I tried on too.
Yeah, I've tried that one.
I love that. That watch looks so good on my wrist. If I had $5 grand, I would have bought that thing, which of course I don't, so I didn't. But yeah, that's a gorgeous watch.
What's up,
it's
Leo?
A really gorgeous watch.
No, I don't think. No, you don't have a channel. You're pretty much like.
No, I mean I've got a channel, but it's not has nothing to do with watches, and I haven't uploaded a video in forever. I think 2000 was the last video I uploaded. So I'm on primarily JJ's Watch Hangout, which is live tonight at 8:30 Central Time, 9:30 Eastern Time. So if you guys want to join us, come on.
Okay.
And that's primarily the channel I'm on, but I've made appearances on several other ones.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
It is funny. I just happen to be looking. Because I always go to like different live, and I just listen. I don't say anything. Mm-hmm. I said, Rob's over here too. I said, good night. I said, this man is everything.
Yeah, I've been on like Young Brando's a friend of mine. Young Brando Watches and Style. I've been on Young Brando's channel and a few others, but nothing. But primarily is that's funny you mentioned that, Space. I was on radio for 40 years.
Well, he's got that big microphone right there, so you got the radio mic. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm primarily on the Watch Hangout, which is Sunday night's show is kind of the big show of the week, and then I also host the Tuesday night show on the Watch Hangout.
Cool.
Yeah, I said that before. I said this man had to do radio because when I was just listening to you talking, I was like tuned in. I'm like this, like, wow. I said my guy is smooth.
Well, it's all about the microphone, man. He's got a professional microphone right there too. So,
actually, this one's a cheapie. I have the professional one's in the other room.
Okay.
It's the.
Hey, Trap, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Do you know anybody, or is anybody here? Do you know anyone that's taken out a loan to buy a watch?
Of course. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I know some people right now that took out a hefty loan to get one of the watches. I'm gonna tell you this, and this is what me and this guy talk, and I will honestly say, oh, there we go.
Yeah. He's like me. That's me.
Yeah.
I hate the fact that he bought a Patek, I think a 5811 or something like that, and he took out a hefty loan to get that watch to show. And I said, bro, do you understand how much it costs to maintain that watch? Oh, bro, yeah. I gotta get this watch, bro, because if you go to GQ on the rocks, you see all of the rappers and some artists that will showcase these watches. And this is what just drives me crazy is I used to watch that and I used to be so intrigued, but you don't learn anything about the movement. You don't learn about the history. It's just like, I got to get it flash, show everybody when I walk in the building, I got to be iced out with this watch, you know what I'm saying, to get everybody's attention. And I'm like, bro, do you know that the watch is more important than that? There's like, and there is a certain demographic. There are certain people that they will advertise to. You know what I'm saying? It's like some people, everybody's not meant to own a certain watch. You know, because I remember back in the day, Tommy Hilfiger, and I was in high school when this happened. Tommy Hilfiger got accused of being a racist because I didn't want, you know what I'm saying, black folks in my clothes. And what happened? He said, "Oh no, I love it." He took a picture with some little. I remember this. He took a picture with a little black girl.
Yeah.
I like black people. You know what I'm saying? And you got to understand that there are certain classes that will get into a Rolex. There's certain classes that'll get into a Vacheron Constantine. Everybody's not meant to get into these different watches, man. And my buddy, man, took out this stupid loan, and I was like, bro. I said, do you understand? Like, man, he took out as much as what my house cost, just about. He was about $15,000 off what my house cost. I was like, bro, you tripping.
And a lot of these people that spend a lot of money on watches, they don't know anything about the watch, okay, which makes it ridiculous because you could be spending $15,000 on a watch because of the name. You know what? Because you don't know anything.
Right.
That company might try to rip you off, and guess what? And instead of us putting a nice, SW500 movement in there, guess what? We're gonna give you an NH36 movement. You're still gonna pay $15,000 because we slapped the name on it, and you have no clue. You just want to go up there and be Big Willie. Right. And somebody like us is gonna come along and ask about your watch, and when you start to look stupid, you're gonna like, let me see your watch. You look at it. Oh, you realize that you paid $15,000 for an NH36 movement? Well, yeah. What? No, man. NH36 movement is a $40 movement.
So you go back to my point to taking a loan out for a watch. It's I'm thinking if you're taking a loan for a watch, you're spending $20,000 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I've never taken a loan out, and obviously there are people out there that have done it.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I was to do it, which I never will, but if I was to do it, I would know everything about it. I would go to y'all. I would go to you, Godfather. I would go to Trap. I would get all the information. Even you, Robert Wood, if we talk again, I would get all the information I could before I get a $20,000 loan for a watch.
Correct. Yeah. And like we talked about this before on other things. Okay, right. A lot of the people out there will watch these movies, watch these TV shows, these videos and everything like that. And, they want to go out and be like these people. So they're trying to spend the money like these people where everything that's out there, didn't get high price until these people were sitting up there and advertising. Hey, Cristal, $400 a bottle. That was cheaper than Dom Perignon back in the day. Roberts came along and made that up. The Mini Cooper, it wasn't to the remake of the Italian Job and BMW buying them that the price of that car shot, way up. Watches. Anything you buy today, everything and anything that you buy today is only worth what you are willing to pay for it. Okay. Yeah. A Rolex worth $10,000. No, it's worth $10,000 because you're willing to pay for it. It's not worth $10,000 to me because it's a watch that tells time, just like my $100 Invicta here. Okay. My $100 Invicta looks like your, $15,000, $20,000.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, I won't get knocked over the head and somebody try to steal my watch.
Especially the way you wear it, Godfather. They don't know what you wear. All they see is a damn bracelet.
So I want to pause for the calls. Welcome in, everybody. She's not up here on the panel, but she's in the chat. Texas team
I saw her come on
in
up.
the chat.
Yeah.
And Mr. Robert Wood, when I tell you, she is one of the most savvy watch collectors I have seen in a female. There's not. She's in my.
That's my girl right there. That's my girl right there.
And I'm talking about watch collectors. I'm not just talking about female watch collectors. The way she collects, her attitude towards it, man. She's not like no snobby type person. She's fun, man. T is one of the dopest collectors I've ever come across, man. Yep. And she family, man. And to see her in here, thank you for being here in the chat, T. That is, hey, you just made my day. But I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question. So you, Mr. Wood, you said you did radio, right?
I did, yeah.
40 plus years, right?
About 40.
Oh, about 40. Okay. When did your watch, like when were you interested in watches? At what point?
My first watch I got was in 1969 because I did say I was 61. So I was in first grade in 1969. My dad always wore a watch, period. And I would go steal his watch off his nightstand and wear it. And I would, do that kind of stuff. I'd always want to be like my dad. Mm-hmm. And so they bought me a little Timex Marlin with an Expando band in 1969. It was not like the one my dad wore. He wore an Elgin watch that I actually have one of them like it. Mm-hmm. I could never find his original, but I bought one like in 1950, mid-50s Elgin. And that's really what got me into it. I wore watches, all through school. I went through the digital phase with the Texas Instruments LED watch that I wore for a while.
Wow, I forgot about those. Wow.
Yeah, I've got a picture of me wearing a gold Casio for high school graduation. I still have a gold Casio, although it's not the same one, obviously. But I still have one. And so I've worn watches all my life. I was looking at an old mid 80s, I guess, clip of me doing news at the OKONO newsroom back in San Antonio. Mm-hmm. And I had on my dad's gold Accutron. So, I mean, I worn them all through ever. Mm-hmm. So that's what kind of got me into it. When the pandemic hit, I kind of got more into looking at a lot of watches online. And that's really when I started building a larger collection. But I've always had watches. Right. I've always had a number of them.
Yeah.
And, like I had my which I sold, actually. I had an old gold Seiko watch that I bought for my divorce. So that was my divorce watch. And,
there's a watch for everything, right?
Yeah.
Now Robert, let me ask you this. Do you ever feel naked when you go out the house without a watch? Not just going out to, get the mail or put the trash out, but when you're going out somewhere.
I sleep in a watch. I don't ever go out.
But Robert, what he means is, because I've done this before, and I've got almost 500 watches. I have left the house and forgot to put a watch on.
Yeah.
And by the time I get down the road, he's right. I do feel not right.
I would too.
And I can't turn around because of the way I work. So I gotta go the whole day without a watch.
Now, like I'll go out the house. Now, if I'm leaving the house I'm going to the store, going to go get something to eat, I will have a watch on my wrist. If I'm just going out to get the mail or put the trash out, I'm not putting on a watch for that. If I'm staying in the house, I'm not putting on like I'll wear a watch. Like today, I wore a watch all day, went out, did some things, came home. Now, I took my shower. After I take my shower, I ain't going back out, so I don't put a watch on.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I pretty much always have it on, except in the shower. I don't.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
And I sleep with a watch too, unless it's one of the big ones. I'll take it off, but I for the most part, I sleep with my watch. You do trap, right? Don't you sleep with your watch?
Man, bro, I tell you what, that Squale, I slept in that one when I first got this watch. I slept in this watch for about maybe 2 weeks, and I would wake up and I would shine the light on it. And just go back to me, bro. Like, for real, bro.
You wake up at 2 a.m, like,
Yeah, after you text me, I'm like, you done woke me up. So
right. Hey, don't give me no ideas, Trap. Don't give me no ideas. I'd be like, check your watch.
I slept in watches when I was in the military. I slept, with my watch on if I wasn't at home base. If I'm at home base, I'm at my house, my room or something like that, my watch comes off. But if I wasn't at home base, my watch never came off my wrist. And all the watches that I had back then were always waterproof, so hey, what's the watch up to, you know?
I'm laughing at Oscar. He said, when I was a kid, I checked on watches on magazines, cut them and put them on my wrist with tape.
Oh, get out.
Hey, that is dedication.
Stop it. No, you did not do that. That is too.
Hey, that is clever though, bro.
I think a lot of people did that with not only watches, but, you know, jewelry and stuff like that. They're, you know, trying to, you know, be impressive. Oh yeah, I got this and everything like that. But then some of us, you know, like Robert and I, we had watches at a very young age and stuff like that, you know. So we didn't have to, you know,
I daydreamed about
magazines and everything.
I daydreamed about it when I was a kid, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, so okay, so I got. I mean, because I know everybody else's history, and some of you guys in the chat, you guys have shared why, you know what I'm saying? I do want to share this because my next question, and I'm going to ask this before, because I know you got a show to do tonight. Right now, I'm going to ask you guys, what keeps you collecting right now? What is it about watch collecting that just keeps you motivated? Or have you lost that love for watches? And I want you guys in the chat, have you lost love or are you still going? I'm going to pull this picture up because I want to show Space G. He actually sent me a picture of something earlier, and it is
Space G. He's cooler than a fan.
So this is Space G on Watch Crunch right now. These are the watches that he has in his collection, and right now the Aragon Dive Master 4 Evo is definitely his favorite watch.
Right.
He got that sucker at wrist time 51%.
Wow. Yeah. I see the pie.
Bro, when I tell you that man, like, I don't have to ask him what's your favorite watch. He sent me that earlier, man. And I was like, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, there's that app that'll keep up if you can input in the app what you wear every day, and it'll come up with that. I can't remember the name of the app to save my life, but somebody in the chat will probably put it in there.
Yeah. So I know I seen it on Watch Crunch. You do have to manually. So when you do, you have to manually put it in the reference number and everything.
Right.
And you can even put the day you got it in there, the price or whatever. But I think it's pretty. It takes, if you have a lot of watches, you're gonna be a minute.
Oh yeah.
But I don't think it's far-fetched or out of the way, because if you love your watches and you really want to post it, I think it's something cool to know, like a nice metric to have on what watch is getting the most, you know, shine or whatever. I would love for them to get the automatic version to where they can just go through my watch of the day. And
really.
You know what I'm saying? How many times did he wear this watch? I mean, because I can go back. I think my Tissot, this one, I posted that on Watch Crunch a number of times. So I don't know what, you know, I have no idea. But to go back, like, and I'll start. For me right now, I think digging into the history of some of the watches that I've never, or I may not even think about owning, but just knowing the history really gets me going right now. And that's another reason why I jumped into Longines is Longines isn't a popular watch that's talked about, even though they made it in the top 10. I think they ranked number 7 on their luxury report, as you know, it's making this much. I can't remember if it was they made 3% of it, but I don't know. I know they still made it up there. But their history, they have like the longest, I think the longest branding. For they like for their the wing with the little hourglass. I think that's the longest
certainly
branding.
one of them.
Yeah. And just what they've done, how they evolve over time, and they're still not considered to be one of the best, even though it's still a luxury watch.
And I don't understand that, because I've also got a Longines Conquest, and they're and it's the Conquest Quartz, so don't go crazy. It was $500.
I didn't do my wrist check. My wrist check today, I actually have.
You've got the Hydro Conquest.
Conquest, yep.
And so, you know, I love Longines. I think they're a fantastic brand. I would put them up against anybody as far as quality. Their finishing, not quite up to a Rolex finishing, but it's certainly as good or better than Tudor. I really enjoy both of my Longines and would love to have more of them. I'm not really in the buying phase right now these days, but I really enjoy Longines. I think they're a fantastic brand. If they were good enough for Lindbergh to find his way across the Atlantic, they're good enough for me.
Yeah. Hey, Robert, if I can ask you real quick, how many watches do you have? If I can ask
probably about 24. And I'm thinking about selling off a big majority of my quartz, not the higher end quartz like the Longines or the Tag Heuer, but a lot of the lower end stuff, just to get it a more manageable number for me.
Gotcha.
Because I think a good number for me would be 15.
Man, nice.
Man.
So that gives me
the type of watches you got. Yeah.
And I mean, look, I pulled out some of the higher end that I have, right? Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Most of my watches are Seikos. I do have one new one coming in, hopefully this week. I got me a Seiko Turtle.
Ooh.
Those are nice.
Yeah. So that's going to be probably my last watch of the year as far as buying. But most of my watches are Seiko, Citizen. I have 3 Invictas.
Okay.
So yeah, I love the higher end stuff and I like to show it off, but most of my collection is very, I don't know if you'd want to say it's very affordable because that's kind of where my budget is. It's affordable.
Yeah.
This, and the thing that I like about this one that I'm wearing now, if I can get it off my wrist, is this came on a really good bracelet, this Islander. But when I took it off the bracelet and started putting it on rubber, this thing really comes alive. So I got the white rubber, and I've also got a matching blue rubber strap that JJ was nice enough to send me. But this is the greatest summer watch I think I've ever had. It is just fantastic.
That looks really good. I love that bezel on there, man. That really.
Yeah, it's got a Yachtmaster style bezel on it, and it's a really high quality watch. Has an NH35, of course, or NH36 because it's got the day date.
Right.
And it's a fantastic watch, and it's $300, $329, I think, on Islander watch. So I mean, you don't have to spend hundreds of dollars to get something really cool.
Right.
You don't. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you this, y'all. There was another question I had. Somebody posed the question to me is like, why do I like micro brands so much, or why have I started promoting it? And I said, you know what? There's one thing that like I've touched or experienced so many different watches from AP to Rolex. I mean, I've owned a Rolex before. I got a Breitling. That sucker's broke. I wore that during my first deployment, tore it up on deployment. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, because that thing, they can hold up against stuff. Explosions, not so much. So that thing is busted up. And I still got it.
Yeah.
But my thing is, when I came back home with my Rolex, man, I was still wearing my Casios and my Seiko. I had a gold Seiko, and I loved that watch. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't even wear it as much. It was more about the name. And this is what I like about micro brands is like you're literally watching these people put this stuff together. You get a chance to see, which I'll be in Chicago Friday doing that wind up. And I'm going to show you guys these people are just like me and you. You get to talk to them and stuff like that. They're just making watches. They're like satisfying the thing that we like. And I go live every other day, or if not every day, talking about watches, and these people are literally alive in our time. This isn't 1835. This is just something about that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and much respect to all of the forefathers, like to their legacy, what they've done. Omega. You know what I'm saying? And right now, so Felix, you asked me last week about the history of Omega, and I knew it was like 1850-ish or something like that.
Right.
1848. It was the owner's last name, and Omega really didn't get their official name until the 1900s, and then they became Omega SA in 1984. So they went through like 3 different mergers. You know what I'm saying? it was crazy. And this is what excites me. It's like, okay, the father worked for 30 years. He died. His sons took over. Both of them died. I said, God, man, the tragedy, the tragic stories behind it. This is crazy.
Behind every watch, there's a tragic story. You're right.
No, there you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Watchmaking is dangerous.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, like, hey,
Especially back then. Yeah.
I think if I make a watch now, I'm done. I'm telling
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? But
See, I love the knowledge though, Trav. I swear I love the knowledge. I try to take it all in. I do my best to remember it, you know.
But you know what, Felix, I'm gonna tell you something, honestly, and I'm pretty sure everybody here can attest to this. Your style has to be your style, and that watch has to sing to you.
Oh, for sure.
And I'm gonna tell you this: there's not an amount of money that you wouldn't spend on a watch if you don't like it. If you love that watch and you say, "Hey, that watch is $40,000," your mind will start wondering, like, how can I get 40 grand to get this watch? If that's something that you really desire.
Right. I mean, you already know. I ain't spent that kind of money, but you already know I did that. You know,
I'm just saying, I will hope that if you attempt to swallow 40 grand, that you've touched this watch.
I'm marrying that watch.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's gotta be some meat in the game, bro. Because $40,000, bro. You know what I'm saying? And
that is my baby.
We talk about Rolex, and you know what I'm saying, and I have no problem with that company. That name is gonna always be thrown out there, but it's the way it is presented. It's the way that it's thrown around with some people. Like, hey, look, I have a Rolex, so I have an Invicta.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it really don't matter because I have in my.
But you know, as you get older, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could care. When I was 23, hell yeah, I wanted a Rolex. Right. You know, something like that. Now I'm 53, I could care less if I get
I'm gonna tell you something. You know, since we're talking about Islander, I really like.
Oh yeah, I got an Islander. Islander's
this
awesome.
watch is like freaking amazing.
Oh, I love. Oh yeah, you showed that before. It's got that peach style, right?
Yeah, bro. This watch is amazing. I'm wearing this to Chicago Friday.
Yeah, I like that.
I want my $50, Mark. Mark is giving.
That's
$50.
right. I heard about that. You better get there quick, though. It's first come, first serve, man.
Hey, bro,
run to Mark's booth
early,
Texas.
You understand? It's gonna be dark when I leave here, bro. Like, it's gonna be like dark 30. Hey,
I hear you, Texas T.
Bro, I'll be on there. I bet you I'll be in Chicago no later than 6 a.m. I'm telling you right now, and I'm sitting there. I got my little lawn chair. I'm gonna sit out like it's a Black Friday sale. Ain't going nowhere. So yeah, and I'm having fun, and I would love to continue, but I think we're gonna stop there because at 8:30 I have to go pick up a child from work.
Yay!
Yeah, you know the beauty of parenting.
Yeah. Yeah, luckily I'm in the grandchild business. So
yeah.
I'm in.
Me too, Robert.
Too. Yeah.
I don't have to pick her up because she's 7 months now. So
wow.
The only picking up I do is to pick her up to hold her.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
yeah,
we appreciate that you do this. You know, here we are on a Saturday night, or I mean a Sunday night. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Holiday weekend, so you know I appreciate you coming on, giving us something to do, something to watch.
Man, this is great, man, and the fact that Robert Wood came through, man.
Yeah. Glad to meet you, Robert.
I'm glad to meet you guys too, man. I watch everybody all the time. It's really nice to come by and see everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So with that being said, if you made it this far on the replay, man, go ahead and drop your watch of the day, your favorite 5 watches or 10 watches, or just your
Texas
favorite
T. I'm gonna call you Texas.
So yeah, man. Hey, before we get up out of here, man, what's the word, man? What's somebody give me something positive, man? What's the word?
It's all gravy.
Hey, I'm positive that I'm going to have a good day tomorrow. How's that?
All gravy.
Okay, all right.
For me, it's all gravy, baby.
It's always positive. It's always positive when I'm on here with all you guys. I love it.
There you go. There you go.
And, you know, hopefully we'll do it again soon.
Of course we will. And ladies and gentlemen, we got the infamous Robert Wood, man. He's been in radio for so long. You know what I'm saying? He was doing this when you guys were just a wee lad out here. And he is a fine example of watch collecting. And he's out here in these YouTube streets. I'm sorry. the world of YouTube.
Oh, oh God, here we go again.
Hey, there's a show on tomorrow night, so we'll see some of y'all on the show.
There's nothing else to do in Austin, Texas, but talk watches. Let me tell you.
There you go.
I will come. I will get in touch with you when I come because I'm coming back.
Terrific! Yeah, I've already got my tickets for November. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And now I don't know if I'll make because that's the 16th of November.
No, we're gonna be on the cruise.
Yeah, you're not gonna be there.
The cruise
we come back on the
11th.
We come back on the 11th. Don't tell me. I'll fly straight to man.
Man, you're gonna be so tired, man. Come on.
I don't care. I'll sleep on the plane.
There you go. Sleep on the plane.
Okay, hey, I appreciate you guys coming up, man. I'm gonna get up out of here. Thank you guys so much.
We see you, Joe. We see you, Godfather. We see you, Robert. We see you,
All right, man.
Bless.
See y'all later.
See.